I would like to consider myself a fairly careful person, and I'm very careful in general with a lot of things, but oddly enough, one thing that I'm not careful with is this camera. I know that it's very expensive and can be very delicate at the same time, but at the end of the day, it's just a tool. I mean, it's a tool I use to make my videos, so it's inevitably gonna get bumped and even dropped and thrown around sometimes. One way that I am super overly clumsy with this camera is just the way I set it down. A lot of times I'll be running into my apartment or running into a store somewhere to try to film and just set it down however it goes. Normally I don't think that'd be much of an issue. I mean, it's just setting down on a flat surface, but it often hits on the left side of the camera, right where the microphone plugs in the audio input, and over time that's become quite an issue. In order to sort of band-aid this problem and prevent myself going to purchase new stuff, what I've been doing so far is using a piece of packing tape or a piece of gaff tape. I've just been ripping off a piece and taping it in a certain way over the mic input into the camera so I can hold it in a certain orientation. It has to be held in that certain orientation or else the microphone does not make any sound at all, and all of the audio will just completely be cut out. This little fix that I've been doing with the tape has definitely been working as of now. I mean, I've had no major audio issues during it, but it still bothers me that it's like this, so I think I have an idea for a more permanent solution. There's an issue with getting delivered, so I called and I think they said it was here.
Since when you been waiting for it? Probably
Like
2 weeks or 3 weeks?
Last week, yeah.
All right. You let them know I've been waiting already 2 weeks.
Welcome to FedEx. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance.
Well, my question is, it's supposed to be held for me at FedEx because they couldn't deliver it to my building. But they told me it's at my local FedEx, so I went there today, and they said it's not there. So I'm trying to figure out where the package even is, or who has it, or when I'm able to go and pick it up. In Brooklyn? Well, I called to see where it was, and they said it's in Brooklyn, so we're going to Brooklyn. Halfway over the Williamsburg Bridge, completely out of breath. We're making it happen. Got it. Like an hour later, however many miles of biking, I got it. first, what we got going on here is a Sony brand microphone. It is the Sony ECM B10. Realistically, there's tons of microphones on the market, but the only reason that I decided to get this one is because this is it. That's it. There's no audio cable that actually goes to the camera. This microphone has about 2 million different settings, it seems like, and I know how to use exactly 0 of them. So that's going to be a lot to figure out how to use, but for now, I'm super excited with it. And aesthetically, I think it looks nice on top of the camera as well. It did also come with that little furry windscreen that's right on top of the microphone, which is great because not only will it sound great in my apartment here, but it's also really going to sound great while walking down the street, or while going to get on the train, or while waiting for the train, or even if you're in Times Square. Did that look cool? Or does it look like shit?
I think it looks cool.